Here's your prophecy update. A prop or not blacklist and a countering disinformation truth panel are threatening our free speech. In late November, the Washington Post published an article claiming that Russia had meddled in the presidential election by spreading fake news propaganda. The article relied in part on the research of Prop or Not, an anonymous research group which listed more than 200 websites that it believed contributed to the proclamation of Russian propaganda. Prop or Not has removed some of the websites from its pro-Russian fake news propaganda list since Washington Post article was published. Now, there are 200 websites on the list and a few that you might recognize as quote-unquote Russian propaganda. Now listen at this. The websites that they put on there, some of them were the RonPaulInstitute.org, DrudgeReport.com, TruthDig.com, Infowars.com, ZeroHedge.com, and get this, Endtime.com. That's right, folks. They put us on a blacklist saying that we were quote-unquote Russian propaganda, promoting Russian propaganda. Well, as most of you that follow us would know, that's absolutely not true. On the Friday before Christmas, President Obama quietly signed the National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA. Well, hidden deep within the act is the authorization of the Countering Foreign Propaganda and Disinformation Act. The bill seeks a whole government approach without the bureaucratic restrictions to counter foreign disinformation and manipulation. While Zero Hedge, which itself is listed as one of the prop or not Russian propaganda outlets, claims that the Countering Disinformation Act is a bill which further chips away at the press liberties in the United States and which sets the stage for future witch hunts and website shutdowns, purely as a result of an accusation that any one media outlet or site is considered as a source of disinformation or propaganda, and it is then shut down by the government. The bill establishes a Center for Information Analysis and Response, in essence, a quote-unquote truth panel, which will identify sources and disinformation and develop and disseminate fact-based narratives to counter effrontery propaganda. In summary, this legislation really allows what the government calls pro-American propaganda to infiltrate cable, online, and mainstream news organizations wherever the government deems necessary. To those who follow the prophecies of the Bible, this is nothing more than the ongoing establishment of the world governing system of the end time. The Bible prophesies that in the near future, the most powerful politician from Europe will take control of the world government and rule it with an iron fist. He is referred to in Scripture as the man of sin, the son of perdition, the beast, and the Antichrist. Just like the most notorious dictators that have preceded him, he will seek to silence all opposition to his one world governing system. In order to do so, government will have to control all media outlets.